Go. Hi, I'm Mitch Miller, host of Disability TV, and today we're hiking the log cabin trail at Pt.1 State Park. We're starting here. We're going to follow the log cabin trail through here near these cabins, and we're going to probably stop at this loop and loop back around instead of going to the camp store, which is closed, come back. But we're only going to capture one section, one way in of the hike. Again, this is Disability TV. I'm going to narrate for people who have the disability of blindness, and feel free to mute the sound on your video and just play your favorite nature sounds. But I have a mental health disability, and I decided, since I don't have a physical disability, to capture our hikes for people that are physically disabled or just can't get out and just don't want to bear the ticks and want to still experience hiking in the wilderness. So here we go. Thanks. What did it say? Yellow blazes?
Yeah.
Here's the Tamarack Trail on our left. That's another loop we'll do another day. We're following the log cabin trail. Pretty muddy. It's been raining all morning. A lot of tall trees, ground covering. And again, you can mute my narration and just play your favorite nature sounds. If we do happen to pass another hiker, I usually flip the camera down so as not to capture their image for privacy purposes. I'll also stop narrating for a good portion of the time as we pass them, so they don't think I'm talking to them or talking to myself. So, and a lot of this ground cover is covering the trail. I'm glad we sprayed that tick spray. Not a very well-worn trail. A lot of grasses covering the trail. And we're hoping the rain is done for the day. It's about a 1.6 mile hike. Should take about 30 minutes to 35 minutes. And I break up the hike into 10-minute intervals. Put them up on YouTube for you to experience, and I usually then I put them into a playlist so that the 10-minute segments all play in a row, pretty much uninterrupted. It stops for a fraction of a second, but you can play the whole hike as one unit by playing the playlist. Coming up on a bench here, wood bench. You'll often see these along the trails. Sun shining through the trees. A lot of heavy cover though. Passing through some of these white weedy flowers. Yeah, a lot of grass covering the trail. And usually we hike trails that can be found on the application, the web application, All Trails. So you can see a map, but this trail doesn't appear to be on it. Was the Tamarack Trail on there?
Yeah.
Oh, it was?
Mm-hmm. Maybe they just looped it all in together.
Yeah. Some down mossy logs on my left. So far, a fairly flat trail. But because of the rain and the grasses covering the trail, I'm starting to feel some of the moisture coming in through my hiking boots already. Tops of my feet are starting to get a little wet. We have a low-lying log across the trail here. It's about 6 feet. I have to duck a little bit to get under it.
Is this the part that is reforesting?
I don't know, there's a deer trail going out through that way, you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Deer trail across the hiking trail.
Oh, how green it is.
It's extremely green, beautiful spring. After Labor Day, it's the after Memorial Day, it's the 28th of May, and unofficially summer, but still technically spring. So the difference between a deer trail and a hiking trail: number one, hiking trails are marked with little splotches of paint along the trail on the trees. The paint obviously doesn't hurt the trees. They're starting to go down a little bit, descending a couple feet. A lot of mud through here. Also, deer trails are just worn paths, animal paths, mainly white-tailed deer here in western Pennsylvania. We got another mud pit here. It looks like mountain bike's been through here. So the trail not only used by pedestrians but also mountain bikes. There are usually specific trails for biking, and it's usually frowned upon or not allowed to ride bicycles on hiking trails specifically for hiking. Hear a crow off in the distance. And quite swampy through this area. Really have to pick your footsteps. And I'm going to end this as